Hello everybody, welcome to my channel, Ashley's Treasure, and I have another haul to share with you. This is kind of like part 3 of the Salvation Army, because I did the books first. I ended up having to split them too because of how many I got and how great they were. And then this is all the other stuff that I got. So let's begin. Oh, first, I wanted to mention this one that I got for 50 cents, the Smithsonian ones. I did find the other ones that I have that are Smithsonian. So see the difference in them, like how big this is compared to little ones. I do kind of like the little ones more, but these ones cost me $1 and this I got for 50 cents. But these are like perfect size for doing tags and stuff. And I did not have the manatees one. I got the beluga, the narwhal, the octopus, the Canadian goose, raccoon, and then the crabs, and then the pelican. So now I got the manatees one now too. So add that to them. I found this little notebook. I thought it was really cute. It is dirty. It does need to clean up. It does have some, you know, little dents and stuff into it. But this is kind of like how I do my albums, you know. Like I like to have the spine, and then I normally do like a ribbon or something to part the two. So this was so pretty. And I thought I could transfer this into our junk journal. It is a little dented there. I didn't see that. But it was just $2.99. And it still has the paper in here. Like I would take this ring thing out, but it does have like a double-sided pocket here I can add into junk journals. And then the paper has green lines. It's got this little green design on the front. So I thought that was great to add in with junk journals and then to make a junk journal out of it. And it even has this pretty ribbon to go with it. So I couldn't leave it there, and it's a pretty decent size, you know, about the size of a book to make a journal out of. So yeah, it was worth it. Then I found this really pretty address book. Isn't this gorgeous? It's kind of got that soft feeling, and then it's got this like gold foil, but it's kind of more like a copper gold foil. It's really pretty address book. And it was so funny because when I was cashing out, I did the books first to get them out of the way because they were so big, especially the Norman Rockwell ones. And oops, sorry, I just hit the camera. There's like another guy cashing other people out, and this lady, she's older than I am, and was asked, because at first she was like, the lady that was cashing me out, she's like, "Are there any more books?" And I'm like, "Not that I know of, I don't think so." And then I was getting all the fabric and stuff, and then this was underneath it, and you know, technically it's a book, but I'm like, but it's an address book. So we were going like joking about that, and all of a sudden the other lady that was cashing out next to me, that was older than I am, was asking what in the world an address book was. Who doesn't know what an address book is? So I'm like, so you can keep your friends and family's names and numbers and emails and birthdays and all that stuff. She's like, oh, okay, that makes sense. So apparently some people don't know what address books. So yeah, you can keep their name, their phone, their address, you know, emails on here. You can put their birthdays on here to help remember, and they got them alphabetically ordered. And so then it started making me wonder if I should keep this too, put addresses in it, because at first I was just going to use the pages and put them in junk journals because it is sewn in, and it does have a ribbon in this one too. It has this really light pink nice ribbon in here. But I had a problem because I got a new phone not that long ago, and I had all my friends and families that I send like cards and everything to, phone number, you know, address, you know, all their information was saved on my phone under my notes. And since I got my phone switched, everything was supposed to be switched over. And then they deleted everything off of my old phone. And my notes never transferred. So I had recipes on there, you know, I had certain things on there and lists, and my addresses were all gone. So now I'm starting to think, because of her saying that, I might save this and actually put everyone's names and address in here so I don't have that happen again. But at the same time, this is so pretty, and I want to make it into a junk journal. Like, I would put something else over here, like, I don't know. But it's so pretty, and it was still packaged, and so I'm hem-hawing back and forth. Should I keep this for myself and save all my friends and family's names and address and all that stuff? Or should I use this for a junk journal? I don't know. I'm so undecisive right now. Oh, this is really big. Like, I have a very small family and everything, so there wasn't that many. I think I had like 35 names and addresses on there. So that's a lot. I don't know. So maybe, I don't know. I can't decide. Oh, and then I found this. I'm obsessed with burlap. And I liked how this one was like more spaced. You know, there's more gap in between it, more netting to it. And there's quite a bit on here. They originally had it for $1.99, but the tan tags were half off, so it only cost me $1 or 99 cents. I don't know which way they rang it up, but I'm glad I grabbed that because I never have enough burlap. So I also use this in scrapbooking a lot because I scrapbook a lot of my wedding pictures, and we had a beach themed wedding and we had burlap in our wedding. So this is great for more. And I love it. I love it. I use it a lot. It'll definitely come in handy. And then I found these. There was like 4 or 5 of them. I think there was 4 of them because there was another one that was like purple and stuff. And now I kind of wish I ended up getting it. But at the time, I didn't know that the tan stickers were half off. And so I was just going to get this one because they were kind of expensive. They had them at $3.99. And they're ladder ribbons. And I kept wanting them and I haven't found any yet. And I really liked the colors in these. And finding out that they were half off, I kind of wish that I got the purple one too, because it ended up just being, what, $1.99, $2. So I got this one. It has like this dark blue, this lighter blue, and this green in it. And then this one has this like aqua teal color, like minty color, and then this light, really like baby blue, and then there's just like this creamy silver like color in with it. And then there's some like little bit of gold in it. Oh, it's so pretty. And then this one's like green and gold. So I thought this could go with like woodland, you know, and nature. And this could be like winter or underwater. And like this definitely made me think of underwater, like mermaids and dolphins and stuff like that. So I know they all kind of have some similarities, but they're all different in their own ways. And then I asked my son which ones I should get. And then he's like, you should get all of them. So, you know, I listened to my kid. I got them all. And I'm glad I did because they ended up being half price. And I kind of wish I got that purple one now because it was kind of like this. Like it was like a dark purple and then like a really light purple and then the white. So, but I would I use a lot of blues and greens. So this I would use more than the purple, I think. Oh, and then I found some sandpaper and it actually has 3 different kinds. It has the 10 fine, 10 medium, and 10 coarse sandpaper. And I do all sorts of different kind of projects. And one project, I was doing a wooden sign that I got from Michael's. It was a Happy Easter one. And it was really big. But the paint on it was like this pink and white distress look. And it was kind of chunky and it was kind of not the best paint job. And I didn't want it to be pink because I, to be honest, don't really like pink. And plus I live with boys. I don't have a girl. So I wanted to change the colors. And so I needed sandpaper and I didn't have any. I could not find any. So whenever I do signs like that, it's always good to like sand and smooth them out. And so I got all the excess paint off and everything and sanded off really good and then painted it. And it looks so cute now, which actually I should show you. One second. So this is what I'm talking about. This was originally, it was like white and then or pink, and then they did this white, you know, wash over it, and I didn't like it, and it was really lumpy or whatever. And so I, not this sandpaper, this was the last year, but yeah, I had to go to Meijer's and get some sandpaper, and I sand everything off, every nook and cranny. It took a lot of sanding. I did it outside. And I like the way it turned out, and it's so much smoother now. And this was all one, and it kind of made it hard to see the Happy and the Easter apart because of it all being one color. And so that's why I did 2 different ones. I used gesso first, white gesso, and then, of course, and then I did, you know, the Happy, this really light orange, and then this light blue for the Easter. And I absolutely love the way it turned out. I like this so much better. So I love doing things like this. And so now I got sandpaper for that and I don't have to worry now. So I'm all stocked up. So for $1.99, I thought that wasn't bad for 30, you know, different kind of sandpaper. 3 pieces. Oh, and then we were looking in the toy stuff. And have you ever done this with the tornadoes? You do 2 bottles and you swirl it to do the whole tornado thing. And we used to always do it where you add tape or whatever, but this is a special connector, so you do the 2 bottles together without leaking, or supposed to without leaking, without having to worry about the tape leaking and, you know, falling apart and making a mess everywhere. So I thought this would be such a cool, fun little science project, you know, to do with my son, to do the little tornado thing, to teach him about that. And it's supposed to be 2 for $1.99. It was supposed to be like $1 or 99 cents. So this is what it'll look like, and you know, you twirl it and then it makes a tornado. So that'll be fun. Experiment. I had some really cute stamps, but they were kind of expensive. Like, for me it was. So I ended up only getting 3, and then I'm so glad I got these 3 because I didn't know at the time, but they all had the tan stickers, which was half price. So these 2 were $3.99 and this one was $2.99, and it being half of that. So what, $1.49, $1.99, $1.99. I could not leave these flowers behind. They were so pretty. I gotta try getting these tags off. I thought this would be great for junk journals and cards and everything. And it looks like it's got little like berries at the end there. It was just so cute. And it looks like it's never been used. This was, ooh, Stampendous. That says 2000. That's the barcode. That's Emily Rose Bouquet. If you ever want to look that up, if they still make it or not. So that was definitely worth it. And then I saw this one and I thought that was fantastic for junk journals because, you know, you can use this part for journaling, or you can put a picture of something, you know, have this over it and then make tags out of this. It was so pretty. And then the flowers in between here. And again, it looks like it's never been used. And this one doesn't have, or here, it has written a little code right there. Looks like it says made in Canada. Magenta. It says magenta and then made in Canada. So, I don't know, I've never seen or heard of that, and I'm so glad I got this one. That's a good size too. It's like 3 3/4 by 3 3/4. And then this adorable little pine cone with pine trees. Being up here in the north, this is perfect for me. So I can use this all year round, and especially for Christmas time and for doing nature journals and stuff, you need pine cones and pine trees. So that is awesome that I got it for $1.50. And this one, Rubber Stampede Incorporation. And then this is just called Pine. That's the barcode to it. So yeah, that was good. And again, I don't know. Well, this one might have been used a little bit, but cleaned really well. So that was worth it. Not like I need any more stamps. I have like no more room for them. Oh, and then when I was finding that string, I found this crazy one that is coming undone, and then when she was cashing out, she kept pulling it because it didn't have any price tag on it, and so it is all over the place now. Look at this. I have to like rewrap this or whatever, but it was so pretty. It's green and it's got like this gold to it, kind of. Can you kind of see that shine to it? I thought this would be great. I love the texture to this. I thought this would be perfect for in junk journals and scrapbooking and card making and even in albums. Like, that is fantastic. And I love this green and gold color. It definitely screams for nature and stuff. So I had to get that. But I didn't know how much it was. I couldn't find the sticker or anything. And then I found a white one just like it. And so I thought that was awesome. And it's soft too. I like the feeling of it. So, and this is just all white. It doesn't have any shine to it. And it was just $2.99. So I got both of these for $2.99, which is kind of more than I want to spend, but I've never seen this before. Crystal Palace Yarn Glam Straw into Gold. part acrylic, wool, rayon, nylon. So yeah, so I got those two. And then in the office stuff, I found some note paper, and it was just $1.99, which isn't too bad, I guess. But this is the college rules, which is the finer lines, which is what I always like using. And this looks like an older paper pad, and it wasn't completely open, so I think all pieces are in here. There's 150 sheets. So yeah, there's no way how they could get it out without opening. It's just this little corner in here. So I'm feeling pretty confident that this is the older kind because of how dark it is, and like some of the, you know, punch part is still in it. So this looks older because of course they don't have a date on here, because the new paper, like the ink that they use, if you dye them, it just fades off. So I'm hoping that this one will stay on. I'm hoping, because if so, then that was definitely worth $1.99. So let's hope. I'm pretty positive. And then I found some doilies. I couldn't say no to them. I found this really pretty one. Look at all the details in here. There's so much going on all the way through. And it was a decent size. It's a little big, but this would be great to fold in half and put into a junk journal. I think, was this Hobby Lobby's or something? But I got it for $1.99. Yeah, apparently this was originally from Hobby Lobby, but they took the price off. But I got it for $1.99, and they're 8 inches, and there's 20 of them in here, and it's not even opened yet. And you know, it shows like things you can do with the doilies, you know. So that was really cute. I had to get that. And then I ended up getting this one as well. This one wasn't opened up either. This one's 8.5 dimension, and there's a 30 in here. So, and I liked the design on the back, but the inside too has this detail on it. Can you see? And it kind of looks like a sun or, you know, star kind of in there. And there's like leaves, you know, design there. So for, was it 35 in here? 30 or 35? 30 in here. I thought that was worth it. I had to get that because again, it's not even open for $1.99. And then I found these really cute ones. I've never seen one this size. Isn't that adorable? And you can just like fold them in half for little flaps in between. It's so stinking cute, and it's not even open. And this one's 5.5 by 9.5 inches, and there's 24 in here. It's so pretty. So I had to get that one, of course, for $1.99 as well. And then I found this really big one, and I wasn't sure because I was afraid of it being too big, which it probably is. But this one was open. I think there was only like one gone in here because I was counting them when I was there. Because there's supposed to be 12 in here, and I think I got 9 or 10 in here. But they're 10 inches by 14.5 inches, and it was only for $1.99. And they're really pretty. It looks like they got like daisies in between here. It looks like basket weave kind of, and it was just so pretty. And I thought maybe, you know, for big junk journals, you know, I could fold them in half, or I can cut it in half and then have them flap this way. You know, I don't know. There's so many possibilities. And I just really liked it. But see how they look like daisies? I thought this would be great for an Easter and stuff. So cute. So $1.99, I had to get it. And then they had like one more circle one, but it was just so big. It was like this big. I'm like, yeah, that's not gonna fit in a junk journal. So I left that one behind because that one's for $1.99 too. It was just like this, but circular. It was huge. And then I was looking down this one aisle that had some shirts hanged up that were lace. And then I found this little top, and it was really cute. It was $3.99. It's a size small, so it won't fit me. But it looks like it was like crocheted in a way, you know, and it has these 2 strings on it with these little flowers at the end. So I thought this would be so cute to put you know, as like the bookmark in the junk journal and have it hang down. Like, look how cute those are. They're like little crocheted flowers for the string that was hanging. But the reason I got it, because when you look in the back of it, even like down the sleeves and everything, they got all these layers, and they got little hearts here, you know, and they got like this, you know, wave to it, but they got some here, and then, you know, it goes over again here, so I can just remove these, and then it's got another layer here. So it had so many layers going on, and then this kind of goes all the way around. So I thought it was worth it, and I thought it would be great for in junk journals and stuff, and all the layers to it. It was worth it. So I definitely won't wear it. I don't know anyone that size that'll wear it, so I'm going to be taking it apart and using it for junk journals. And I never seen ones with little hearts, and I thought that was cute. And I love this little wavy chevron thing going on, and it was really cute. And I like the color because it's not perfectly white. It's kind of got that creamy color to it, so it already looks kind of aged in a way. So it was great. I had to get it. And then I found these pillowcases, and they were really nice pillowcases too. And they were like, you know how they have that like the seam, around it, it's like this rope, and then they have the fabric like sewn around it, so it has like this rope thing around it. And then the back of it, it was like this light, like kind of like brown, this light tan color, but it had like lines to it, which kind of made it look like wood, but not. And I was hem-hawing back and forth because they had both pillowcases in there. They were really nice pillowcases, either, in the center, and you got to put it in that way, it's not at the opening's not at the end. And I was debating back and forth, like, man, should I get them or not? Because they were asking for $3.99 for them. So it was like $2 for just one pillowcase, But I'm like, that's a lot of fabric for just, for junk journals. That would be great for a cover and everything. And then right next to it, there was, what do you call it? Isn't it like the dust sheet where you put it down first and then you put your second mattress over, so it has that dust thing on the bottom, so dust doesn't get underneath your bed. Well, they had this one that went with the pillowcases for the same price, $3.99, and you get so much more, so I ended up going that route. But it didn't have that tan like wood grain look to it, and this is tan too, so I ended up getting it half price. It's for a twin size bed for $3.99, so I ended up getting it for $1.99. And now it kind of bugs me, like, I can't remember if the tag on the pillowcases were tan too. Something tells me that they were green, so I don't think those ones were half price. But, so yeah, I'm super glad I ended up getting this. But there's so much of it. I don't even know where to begin. But see, and then it's like clear here, so you put that down first. But isn't this pretty? I love the neutral tone to this. Look how gorgeous that is. This will go with everything, especially, all my nature ones, and it's just so gorgeous. And, it's, big enough. I can do multiple covers, flaps, I can cut out certain flowers, use this for cards and albums, for spines. The possibility is endless, and there's just so much of it because it goes all the way around. And then this nice cotton here. And then it's got the tan sewing on there, which I thought was really nice too. And so I can even use those parts, so I can do over pages, but like tone it down, for little flaps and stuff. And then also if there was like a fabric that was like kind of see-through, I can layer this, I can layer this in for the cover, There is a tad bit of little stains there, but it's not that noticeable. But there's just so much of it. Like, I can't even fit it all in here. Like, look, there's just so much, So I have to clean it and fold it up, and there's just so much of it. I think it was worth it. And then, there's the corner. So yeah, for $1.99 for all of this, and it's just so pretty. I had to get it. And then it's even better when I found out that it was half price. And then the first fabric I found was this one, which I really like the design on here. And the colors, again, neutral. It goes with the other one, and it even goes with this kind of, So I like getting tones like this that's neutral to everything. And this one was $2.99. And this is those, like, curtains that you put over. And it was really nice. It's pretty long. I don't know if it shows all the way, but yeah, this is how long it is. And then it goes down, and it's got 3 buttons, I think it is, which are really cute too. I can simply take them out. There's more than enough to do covers and, the same thing. The possibility is endless with this. See, there's the second button and the third button, and then it has the hole to put the curtain rod in. But yeah, I can undo all that. Waverly Home Classics. It's 100% cotton. So it was just really nice. And it actually doesn't stink, but I'll still wash it because I don't know where it's been. I've been really liking looking for curtains lately. I've been kind of lucking out with that. I end up going for a lot of neutral colors. I end up finding this. They had fabric. And this was $4.99, which is kind of a lot, $5. But look how much is in here. There's just so much in here. And I love this, you know, detail in here. And this kind of looks like burlap, but not, you know. It's really actually kind of soft. And I liked this lace going on here. So I can also use, you know, just strips of it. I just really like the texture. And there's just so much of it, you know. There's quite a few yards in here. So I end up giving it and getting it. And again, it's that off-white color, kind of like this, you know, so it'll go with anything. And, you know, I can always, you know, dye it and make it certain colors if I wanted to. But it was just so pretty. And I can just cut the strips out and then put this like over paper and, you know, sew the edges and do like belly bands and pockets, and possibility is endless. I can use this on spines. You know, that would be really cool design on the spine. And then flaps and just everything. Covers, you name it. Oh, and then I found this one. It's kind of knotted up at the end, but the texture on this is amazing. So different. I love that look, the feeling of it. Isn't that amazing? I couldn't leave it there. I don't know which way is the right way and which way is the back way. I think this is the back and this is the front. Well, there's no like normal design per se. But isn't that awesome? And I love the texture. Yeah, this would be great on spines, everything. This one was $3.99. There is a decent amount in here. You know, this folds out. And then this folds out again, you know, there's quite a bit in here. So I end up giving it and getting this because I've never seen one like this, and I love the texture. And I can't imagine how expensive this would be regular price, so I end up giving it and getting it. And then this, I absolutely had to get when I saw this. It's kind of like a lace in a way. This was $3.99, but it's blue, first of all, like this minty blue aqua color. And look, it's got like flowers in here. It's so cool. And there's a decent amount in here. Isn't that awesome? I love this. This is going to be great for junk journals. It's so gorgeous. But at the same time, because of being this color, it kind of gives me that whole beach, you know, kind of feeling, aqua feeling. So kind of makes me think of coral reefs in a way, but you can definitely see the flowers in it. I can cut the flowers out, you know. Possibilities are endless with this. I couldn't leave it there. And then I think this is the last thing I got. This is a small sample. This one was $2.99. But I really did like the colors on here. The flowers on here, you know, the leaves on here. You know, I can fussy cut out certain sections. These little flowers here, that's so adorable. And it's the thicker fabric, you know. It's not that cheap cotton see-through stuff. So it's not a lot, but enough to do some covers and some flaps and whatnot. But it was really nice, and I couldn't leave it there. It does have some of the edging, but it's kind of nipped off a little, so I don't know what brand it was or anything. It doesn't say. But isn't that pretty? So I can't believe the books that I got, especially those Norman Rockwells. And I was lucky to find some golden books there that time. And then all this fabric. They had so much fabric this time. I couldn't believe it. So I think I definitely scored big time on this haul. I ended up having to do it in 3 videos. So I hope you enjoyed this as much as I did. And thank you so much for watching. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe. Talk to you later. Bye.